Hey guys, what I'd like to do for you all today is show you this Sennheiser GSP 600 gaming headset, which is here. And as you can see, in comparison to most other gaming headsets on the market, these are definitely on the larger side. Make no doubt about it, these are pretty big and they are pretty bulky. But I will say that I've not found that to be a problem. Maybe after a few hours, they can feel a little bit heavy on the head, but for the most part, I found them to be okay. You can also see that these are wired. This is not a wireless headset. Sennheiser they do sell an expensive wireless variation of this, but this particular model is wired, which is why it's cheaper. Now, when you buy these and you open up the box, you'll see the headset, you'll see the manual, and you'll see two cables. Now, the first cable is the one that I've got connected right now, and that's 3.5 millimeter to two 3.5 millimeters, and that's got your audio and your mic cable at the end. The other one is a standard audio cable, so it's 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter, but that's TRS and that's TRRS. Tip, ring, sleeve, if you want to be specific. So this is the cable that I've been using with my Xbox controller, and this is the cable you'd also use with your PlayStation controller, with your mobile phone, with your Nintendo Switch, your tablet, your laptop, and some PCs as well. So basically, for most connections, you'll use this one. Now, what I'd like to do for you all today is show you the features. I'd like to show you the headset itself and just kind of walk around the headset and show you what it's all about. And then I'll finish off and we'll do an audio test. And you can hear for yourself what this sounds like, at least the microphone. Obviously, you can't hear what I'm hearing. Now, before I do that, I just want to say what I like about these. The size is obviously something that is going to put off a lot of people. I've not found it to be a major problem, but it is something to take into account. You can adjust the headset fairly easily, but when these are actually on your head, it's quite hard to adjust them, so you're better taking them off and then moving them around. One of the things I really like about it is you've got the volume control at the side there, and I also like the fact that you've got this microphone. Now, these are actually connected right now, but you've not been able to hear anything because at this position, they're muted. And when you bring this down, it gets to a certain point and it clicks, and then the mic is active. So if I bring it down to here, you'll be able to start hearing me in stereo. It won't be nice right now, but you'll hear that. Once it clicks, it goes back into place and it's muted again. And it's a simple thing, but it is something that I was looking for in a headset because, I've got the V-Moda Pro microphone here, and, the microphone on this is pretty good, this little extension, but you need to fiddle about with this for the volume. You need to fiddle about with this to mute as well. And I love how easy it is, if you need to go downstairs or something, pop the mic up, you're muted, no one can hear anything. It's fantastic, and I've enjoyed this feature so much. I'm actually reluctant to buy any headset now that doesn't have that feature because it's so good. Right, without further ado, we'll go back to that, but let's jump over to the website and we'll talk more about its features and specs, etc. I don't want to bog you down with this too much because you can go to the website itself. I'll link to this page. So you can see here that it retails at around £200 in the UK. It's about 200 to 250 around the world, but right now it retails at 150 on Amazon UK, and I actually only paid £102 for these because they were on there was a 30% discount in Amazon Warehouse, and these were basically just a damaged box version. So because the box was a tiny bit damaged, I got a good £50 off it, or £48. So pretty good there. So if you scroll down here, you can see, like I was saying, compatibility works with pretty much every single console, every computer. And you can see that this has a closed acoustic design, and they do. These do block out a lot of background noise. They really do. And I should be able to demonstrate that later by putting my fans up. But, they do have active noise active cancellation for the microphone, but they do also block out a lot of external noise to the point where, my wife walked into the room and I was like, oh, I've got a fright because I simply didn't hear her coming into the room. So these are closed right over your ears and they do block out a lot of background noise. So if that's what you're looking for, these are headphones that you should maybe consider. Now, if I scroll down, you'll see some more features. these are the variations of it. So, like I said at the start, these are the GSP 600s, but you get the 601s and the 602s. They're all the same headset. They are all the same headset. The only difference here is the color. So I've got the black and red, but you can also get the 601s, which is white and black. And then you can also get the kind of cheesy retro style of dark blue and light brown, the 602s. So, the price of these variations will, depend. You can see those ones are more expensive. I don't know why, but those are the options available. So if I scroll down, you can see some more features. Intuitive volume control, and that's at the side there. Built to last. I would say that they are fairly well made. If you look at any review for any headset, it doesn't matter which headset you look at, there's always someone saying they broke too easily and the build quality was poor. I've found them to be pretty good in my experience. Cables included. There's a toggle built with solid hinge. You've got the headband, audio realism, competition class acoustic gaming headset, microphone with flexible lift. Right, okay. So that's kind of the main features there. I'll leave a link to that. You can look at it all yourself. But let's jump over to my overhead camera and I'll show you the headset closer up. So this is the main manual that you get when you buy these. And, this explains how it all works. You can see there that you can adjust the headband there. Kind of bring them closer into your head. So that explains most things. But the reason I've got this manual out is because I'm not going to show you in this video, but you can actually remove these ear cups. You can replace these if you want. And you can also replace the cover plates. So there's cover plates down here. Get those out of the way. So there's cover plates here which can be changed. So these parts here, they can be changed if you want. It's up to you. Kind of pointless in my opinion, but there you go. So you've got Sennheiser branding there, GSP 600. And as far as adjusting the headset, all you have to do is just hold it and then you move that around like that. So you just hold the headset and do that. And then there's parts at the top here that give you a little bit more adjustment as to where these are positioned on your head. So I think these will fit most people's heads. I was going to say most people. These will fit most people's heads, just by adjusting this part here and adjusting the band part here at the top. Like I said though, once these are actually on your head, they can be a little bit stiff to adjust, which I guess is a good thing in some respects because it means that when you're playing, you're not going to easily knock them out of position. But sometimes when you just want to adjust them, it's annoying that you have to take them off and then play around with them and then put them back on. But it's a minor complaint, if that. It's not really a complaint. So we've got the volume at the side here, and just look at it here. That you can see the build quality here is really good. In my opinion, it is. It kind of adds to the bulk, but these will take you from full volume all the way down to mute, effectively. And at the other side, it looks like you do have volume control there, but it's just the same design. This isn't anything. And then you've got down here, you'll hear it clicking, and that's the microphone activated. So really, quite a simple design. They're quite bulky, but they're nice. They really are nice. In the back of the box, just in case you're ever in a shop and you see these, this is what they look like. At the back of the box, you've got all the features there: noise cancelling, broadcast quality, microphone, etc. So you should have a good idea what these look like now. So let's get them on and you can hear what they sound like. So right now you're listening to like an overhead microphone that I've got up here, which if this webcam is on, which it looks like it is, you can see here. So this is a good microphone. This microphone retails at, you're talking like £500 or something here in the UK for that one. So be prepared, it's not going to be as good as that. But I'll click it down and you can hear both of them, but I'll mute my other microphone. So now what you're hearing now is the GSP 600. Now you're going to notice a difference in quality between the microphone that I was using previously and the microphone in this headset. But remember, this is a gaming headset, and for the most part, most gaming headsets and most headsets in general, they're not going to give you amazing broadcast quality, regardless of what they say in the box. But I would say, as far as gaming headsets go, I think the microphone is quite good. Now, like I've said many times, one of the things I really do like about this is the fact you can do this. Back down, and now you can hear me again. Simple feature, but it works extremely well. And when you've got these on, you just have to do that, and I can change the volume. Now you can't change the microphone volume by doing that. That's just really for your game volume, or whatever you're listening to. If you're listening to music, watching a movie, that's what you'd adjust as well. But what I want to do just now briefly is set up my fans. So the fans on my computer aren't really going loud just now. They're fairly quiet, but I'm going to put them up to full. So can you hear that? You should be able to hear the fans fairly loud in the background. Now, when I take that headset off, it's really loud. I can hear those fans going crazy. But most of it is blocked out by this headset. I can still hear them right now, but when you're playing a game, you just can't hear anything. So that's good for me. Obviously, I do YouTube videos, etc. So if I'm doing anything, if I'm rendering a video or anything, my PC can be crazy and the fans can be spinning, and I can block it all out. I hear it a tiny bit, but then I start playing the game, I don't hear anything, so it's really good. But you should be able to hear a little bit. The microphone will still pick it up a little bit right now because the fans are spinning. But I'm going to turn them off, put them back down to normal, and you should be able to hear the difference again. Now, as far as microphone quality goes, I don't think there's a massive difference across the board as far as gaming headsets go. There are gaming headsets that do have better microphones, but generally speaking, you get to a certain standard and they don't get much better than that, in my experience. I would say that the microphone on this is acceptable. I don't think it's going to win any awards, but certainly not bad, and I've not had any complaints from any friends at the other side as far as how good this microphone is. But I'm going to put it back up now, and then you can hear me from this microphone again. So I've been really happy with these across the board. They're really nice headset, very easy to take this in and out. And as the cable itself, if I show you the cable itself is really long. It's braided, it's good quality, and once you've got it in there and you're connected, it's really secure. So build quality for the headset, for the cables, I think it's really good length of cable as well. I've not got any complaints with it, as far as that goes. And from a usability point of view, my only complaint is that if you've not got them set correctly, if you've not got it adjusted correctly, they can feel a little bit heavy after a few hours. But I do have one negative about these, and it's why I'm sending them back. And I really did toil over this for a few weeks because I didn't want to send them back. I really didn't. But it's a peculiar issue that I've got with them. So when I started using these a few weeks ago or a month ago, my friends were saying, wow, the mic sounds good. It sounds like you've got a nice headset there. But then when I was going downstairs to get something to eat, I would mute it. So I put the microphone up to here to mute. And when I came back, my friends kept saying, there's a buzzing sound. There's a static noise buzzing sound. And I talked about this with, lots of different friends so that I wasn't, wasn't an issue with my friend's headset. I've talked to a few different people, and they all said that when they had my microphone up, they could hear a lot of static noise buzzing through this headset. Now, when I heard that, I went to my laptop, I went to my tablet, and I did a few audio tests, and I didn't hear any noise at all. Because obviously I can't hear it myself when I'm gaming. So today I used this headset with the V-Mode boom mic, and I tried the same test where I muted it and then I unmuted it to rule out the fact that it could be the Xbox controller, because it is a 3.5mm connection through that. And my friend didn't hear any buzzing. It's only through this headset. So I'm not sure what's causing it. It could be a problem with the cable. It could be a problem with, well, it shouldn't be a problem with the cable really, because, I would hear it. I'm not sure. It's very difficult for me to try and recreate this because I can't hear it in my end, but everyone I play games with reports that when the microphone is up and this headset is muted, they can hear a lot of buzzing, a lot of static noise. And I've switched off fans, I've walked about the house to see if there was any background noise. It's nothing to do with that. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what's causing it, because I've not been able to recreate it with any other headset, with the other controller that I've got. So yes, I don't know, but I was still tempted to keep them because I would say that these are good headphones. Now, I know a lot of people are looking for a wireless headset. They don't want to mess about with cables. But I've actually found that, just plugging this cable into the controller, it almost feels like you're wireless because, you're not directly connected to the computer or anything. It's a fairly half wireless solution, really, once you're connected to your game controller. And I was very tempted to keep these because I'm happy with the microphone quality. I'm happy with the audio. And the audio is not something I've spoke about yet, but I found the audio quality to be excellent in these. I've been really happy with them. I've tried it with the Windows Sonic. I've tried it with the Dolby Atmos app on Xbox, and even without those, these sound excellent. They really do sound really good. They really do. Fantastic. Even just watching Netflix or YouTube, these sound amazing. Partly because the closed loop, you're blocking out so much noise, just isolates the audio. So these are almost perfect for what I'm looking for. They were fairly cheap to pick up, and yeah, I'm still not 100% sure, but I'm thinking I'm going to be sending these back. I think simply because I'm sick of my friends complaining about it. So I'm going to send these back. But I can recommend these. I really can, despite the fact that I've run into this kind of bizarre issue where my friends seem to, hear buzzing at the other side, which could be an Xbox Series X compatibility issue. But yeah, I've been very happy with them. Happy with the audio. I think the microphone quality is quite good as well. And I think the overall package with the cable for the PC and for the games console, I think the overall package is good. Very competitive in that price range, though. There's a lot of different options there from Turtle Beach, from Steel Series, and all that. So I'm not saying these are the best in the market, but for the money I've paid, I have been happy with them. So I'm a little bit annoyed that I have to send them back because of that buzzing issue. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Sennheiser GSP 600. Until next time, take care.